Hello YouTube, this is D and welcome back to my channel. That last video was kind of a bummer and this won't be any different. That's right, edgelords. Today we're going to be talking about episode 1 of Tokyo Ghoul season 4. So, let's clarify some things before we get into the meat and potatoes of this video. Yes, I am aware that this is extremely late, but to be honest, season 3 really wore me out. I really thought that they intended on canceling this anime after that season, but I guess not. But about a week ago, I was doing some work on my laptop and I was just listening to some jams, I was just jamming to The Weekend in the night, one of my favorite weekend songs ever. Some Hans Zimmerman, like the Batman Begins opening. And then I decided to listen to some of my favorite anime openings. Of course, I started with Unravel from Tokyo Ghoul season 1. Season two's opening was a hard pass. I know a lot of people like to watch, I know a lot of people have listened back to it now and they like it more now than they liked it back then. uh I haven't been able to get that kind of feeling from it. I don't know, I just don't really appreciate season two's opening for Tokyo Ghoul. But so yeah, that was a hard pass for me. And then I listened to season 3 opening, which was okay, but it still didn't hit as well as Unravel for season 1 did. However, as I was about to go and look for another song to listen to, the they actually had another opening pop up for season 4. Because YouTube has the autoplay thing, and I usually have my autoplay on. So the opening for season 4 started to play it, and at first I thought it was a lie. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that it was a lie. I thought that this was just a very elaborate YouTube editor trolling me because I really wanted a season 4, but I was just like, I'm sure they didn't do it. I'm sure they didn't do it. Of course they would have not. They would not have done it. But after I did some research, I realized that I was wrong. They did do it. So today I want to talk about what I thought went wrong in season 3 compared to what I saw in episode 1 of season 4. So without further ado, let's get into the video. As I stated before, episode 1 is very promising, and I felt proud of Sui Ishida, the creator of Tokyo Ghoul, because he took everything I didn't like about season 3 and changed it. Okay, real quick, I want to say this for all the artists out there. You are by no means obligated to give people what they want from your art. It's your art, it's your vision, and it's your creative process. As a writer myself, I know how important that is in order to feel proud of the finished product, but to also know that your artistic vision is 100% true to what you want that work of art to be. However, if you want to be real about mixing your creative aspect of your art with the business aspect of living off of your art, you have to be willing to compromise. In a perfect world, our art would be taken as is, and we would all put our art out as purely as what we want it to be and nothing else. But that simply is not the case. Beyonce gets edited, Stephen King gets edited, Steve Ditko was edited, and that's just the nature of the beast. It's also what makes these 3 artists so great. I mentioned all of this to say that I really saw a difference in style when it came down to episode 1 of season 4 compared to any episode of season 3. Those differences being atmosphere, tone, and characterization. Season 3 ironically had 3 major problems in my eyes that really hurt the integrity of this anime. First, let's talk about the atmosphere. Season 1 sets the world up to be a horror anime. You have these creatures that can blend seamlessly into human society, and you could be living one directly across the street from you. Your teacher could be one, your doctor could be one, or that pretty girl you met at the cafe in town. She could be one. Most of the anime takes place at night with really mood lighting and silence that gets shattered by a sudden scream in the darkness. Season 2 keeps to that atmosphere pretty strongly, except for the occasional fight scenes, which happened a little bit more frequently than they did in season 1, but it didn't take away from the horror. Season 3 kept the horror theme, but they didn't do it very good. You see, Tokyo Ghoul got a lot of its strong atmosphere from the usage of colors. They usually have a black or white canvas and a streak of red to break up the canvas. I feel like there are thousands of videos on YouTube about colors and the role that they play in media, but there aren't any done by me, so let's dive into color theory. First off, we have to understand the context of the color in the Japanese culture because that's the culture that inspires Tokyo Ghoul. First, let's look at white. Since Japanese culture has become so popular, it is well established that white is the color of death. White is stark, bleak, and has nothing to offer. Black is the color of mourning, and red is the color of passion, blood, and anger. While I was doing some research for this video, I also found out that these colors also can be used to represent positive things, specifically red and white is often worn to go to celebrations such as like weddings or birthday parties, and black is often like worn as a typical suit color. I know that's not like the spiciest hot take on the color of black ever, but whatever. Let's focus on the aspects that best suits this video. Unfortunately, I have to end this video here right now, so this will be a two-part video, and the reason I'm cutting it right here is because it's a little longer than what I expected it to be, and I really want to get this out on Wednesday, so this is going to have to be a two-parter in order for that to happen. Plus, this video is like 20 minutes long altogether, which isn't really long compared to certain other videos on YouTube nowadays, but that's still pretty long for me, and I'm still kind of learning. I'm still getting comfortable with the whole editing thing, and also the laptop that I'm working on right now isn't really made for video editing, so it's kind of a drag to do this on this laptop with all of these moving parts as far as the editing of the video is concerned. So yeah, just to save up on time, I'm going to have to cut this one short, but there will be a part 2. It will either be out next Wednesday or next Wednesday. But there will be a video coming out on each Wednesday. I just want to say that there will be a video coming out, but I want to keep this outro short because the original outro was stupid long, so I'm going to make this short. So, yeah. If you like the channel, thanks, and I hope you subscribe. Leave a like if you like the video. Comment below on what you want to see this channel do in the future. Yeah. Bye.